If a player can't visualize how the fretboard works, then watching someone's fingers move around on it can seem like a mystery. It can feel like they have some sort of supernatural talent, or that what they're playing just doesn't register, it's a blur. Now, as you progress and you start to understand the fretboard's natural roadmap, figuring out and just seeing what other guitarists are doing gets a whole lot easier. Let me give you an example. Let's say you went to a Paul McCartney concert and he plays a full 2-hour set to 10,000 screaming fans. And in the final encore, he breaks out just guitar by himself, comes out solo, and plays Blackbird. So he goes through it. He's playing all these shapes. And then when he gets to the end, he plays. It's a little tag. Here he goes. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. And then he does it one more time. And then ends on a chord there. And maybe you're in the back and you see it on the big screens, or you're right up front and you can actually see his fingers going down on this shape. And then you kind of go, you go home, was that a G chord? And you go home and you try it. You put on Blackbird and you listen, you go, I figured it out from the audience without your guitar. Now, this is a powerful skill you want to keep honing as a guitar player, and it can give you a huge leg up in situations like if you just sat down with another guitar player and tried to jam along with what they're playing, or maybe you're watching a YouTube video or a lesson training in a course and you want to pick up what the instructor is doing faster. You could do this with in-person lessons or anyone you want, just to be able to pick something up at the drop of a hat. The benefits of being able to see these underlying patterns on the fretboard are enormous. And in my past 25 plus years of trying tons of different ways to learn the fretboard, I found one way that I think is the simplest and the fastest, and that's understanding the cage system. Because it's all built on just a couple easy campfire chords: C, A, G, E, and D. That's where the word caged comes from. And when you learn it the correct way, you start to see how chords, scales, arpeggios all click together for rhythm and lead guitar. From there, you can start seeing all of this in your favorite songs, like even Blackbird, for example. When I start out here, that's a G shape, right? And then I go up here, this is another shape as well from Caged. And you start identifying it in the songs, and it gives you, again, that framework for the neck. Now, if you've struggled with this, I want to give you a gift. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on my free fretboard guide PDF. This is going to explain more of exactly what I'm talking about, so you don't have to struggle understanding the neck, and you can start seeing all these patterns in your favorite songs. And the cool thing about this is it works for any style, because it's sort of like learning the alphabet with speaking. You know, it's like you could say all different kinds of things once you know the alphabet and you can put the letters together. And it's the same thing with guitar. Once you learn the fretboard's natural roadmap, this works for blues, rock, country, jazz, any style you want. So just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab this now as my gift to you. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you might like this one next.